Here's some of what you missed this morning
on the John Fredericks Show.
I think the Greentech issue is going to be a big problem for McAuliffe. The fact that they're suing one of the conservative bloggers that covered the story is a big warning sign that there's more that needs to be discussed here. And I think in the case of McAuliffe, one of his weaknesses with Greentech that hasn't been really publicly aired yet is with all the problems of this company, his top political aide at the time, LeVar Stoney, who's now his deputy campaign manager, and is the person who's traveled the state with Terry for the last 4 years, was working at Greentech as Terry's, quote, assistant during the last 3 years before the gubernatorial campaign got launched this year.
Right.
And for a struggling company to have an aide that's traveling with Terry to all these political events, it raises a lot of questions of what was he doing to help the company. And if I were as a shareholder in that company, I'd be very concerned that this not only was set up to be politically beneficial for Terry, but that I would be wondering if the decisions made, such as hiring LeVar to do things, was really in my best interest as a shareholder rather than in Terry's best political interest.
I think you hit the nail on the head right there, Ben, because when you're getting involved in companies, when shareholders are involved, and it might be for political reasoning, then things don't work out, and then you back away. I mean, my issue with this is exactly what you said. It doesn't look like it is fitting what I'm now calling a ruse or a false narrative that Terry McAuliffe, is this entrepreneur, job creator, businessman, guru that founded this Greentech company and tried to get it in Virginia and then went to Mississippi and created jobs. And now we got cars rolling off the assembly line. And, we've got the foreign visa funding issues. Now, these, I have no problem with those. They're legal. They're there to create jobs. We had somebody from watchdog.org on the other day who basically went down there, and they haven't even really constructed the assembly line. It's in a warehouse. They've got a handful of employees. So the whole thing, I'm not sure, is an accurate depiction of what McAuliffe did. Agree or not?
I agree, John. I think it is definitely going to be a big negative for Terry in the